asked the guy that runs the estate sale where the stuff was, and this was in like one of the garages on the property. Okay, as you can see, it's July 7th. The address for this estate sale is not going to be released until July 10th at 9 o'clock in the morning. But we found the address a few days ago, so like 11 days before its actual official release date. All right, July 7th, and that's the house. And if you pay attention, you can see a basketball goal back there. And a tree house. And then the roof line of the house. And this is how I found this address for the estate sale we're going to go to in a couple days. And this is just kind of give you some ideas out there. So see the red Trans Am? And I was able to narrow a window down on Google Maps to look through. And I saw this red car was one thing. I also made note of the outbuildings that you see in the pictures, which this one looks like it has a few. I always look for outside features of the house or something outside that might give it away. And I noticed the roof line, how it goes this way, and then you've got an offshoot coming off of it a little bit. You see how that is? Once I was pretty sure I found the right place, I decided to go take a drive. But first I looked through the pictures again and made note of things like the green truck, a basketball goal, a tree house by the old rusty truck. Now, of course, sometimes they accidentally put the address in the actual photos on boxes of stuff, so you gotta keep your eyes out for sure. One address I found before it was released was one picture on there outside. It was a lawn ornament. It was crazy looking, so I just drove around the neighborhood and I was able to find the house based off just the lawn ornament. Well, we're here 2 days early. We're gonna put our bags out now, save our spot, so that we'll be first in line.
Should I get this?
All right, we are at the front of the line, and you can guess what people are here for. All right, we're about 10 minutes out, and the line keeps getting longer.
I didn't get anything. I'm just gonna grab the bin.
Yeah, grab the bin.
The bin?
Okay.
Or do I put stuff in the bag from the... I didn't get anything.
Yeah, we'll take it up there. Rock cards.
This right here?
No, this. And that stick.
What's that? Oh, it's right here. Here. This?
Yeah, these right here. Oop.
I'm gonna break something.
Ooh. Is it in here? It's not in there.
This?
Yeah, I don't know if we want this whole bin or not.
I think I'm a guitar lady.
That's all right.
That's okay. I'm so cool.
Look around. Cards all over the place. Holy cow. We started grabbing all the guitars and we're like, how much for everything?
Yeah, I could do like $60.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm probably gonna grab that other bin downstairs if it's still there.
Okay.
All right.
If you want, I could take this to the whole table for you guys.
Oh, this isn't the whole table?
No, the whole table's over there.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just running around.
All right, thanks, man. I'm gonna grab this. I have no idea what this is. $10. Alright, so we picked up all this stuff so far. We're probably going to trade with Raider. And we're going to throw this bin up there. A whole bunch of homemade honey. Looks like a bunch of wine. Bedroom, kitchen. Upstairs. Oh, jeez. All right, this place is pretty big. There's a garage there. There's this garage. Right behind you, ma'am.
There's some left this.
Oh, what?
Buddy? Okay.
Huh? Yes.
It's probably worth something.
Yeah, maybe.
Got some garbage pail kits and stuff. Sorry.
Just randomness.
I don't even know what the games were priced for.
Holy cow. What'd you find?
That and just like two games.
Dude.
Yeah. So I saw that. I saw
Yes.
that and that.
Oh, nice.
That's why it's worth thinking running, bro. SEALED.
All right. Good job, bro. So this is what my son, I sent him on a mission to get the robot. We didn't know this was here. Brand new sealed.
Creo que esa lo tenían en 40.
Let's see what they got. Some more cameras. This is more Ragers. Donkey Kong. This is cool, but this ain't, doesn't seem legit. Cabinet's cool. Oh, you can see Dell computer in there. All right, Ranger and I are going through stuff. This is his bag. We're seeing what to split up and all that. We got a couple Game Boy Advances going on. There's a black one. Some old boat motors. All right, there you have it. The whole haul from that estate sale. We spent a total of $474.15 on everything that you're seeing here. You're gonna have to let me know if it was worth it. We saw all this Guitar Hero stuff in the bins, and I started pulling out just the guitars, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it all back in there, take the bin up there, and see how much they'll ask for just the whole bin. And we paid $50 for one bin, $60 for the other bin, and most of this stuff, with the exception of some of these games back here, we pay for those individually. But most of this other stuff was in the bins. And we did get a few loose games down in the bins. We got a couple of just disc and a movie. And then we also had some DS games in there. Nothing super crazy, but we did get this Shrek 2 video for Game Boy Advance, which is kind of cool. I don't have a video one yet, so now I do. And let's see, what else? Oh, we had the Rock Band guitar cord. That's worth a little bit of money. A couple controllers. You get a bunch of cheapy controllers, but you get a few Xbox 360 controllers, and you know, they might clean up pretty good. They look all right. They just look really gross. So we have to clean it. Got the little typewriter thing, and then some random stuff over here. This putter thing, and I have no clue what this is, but, and a chewed up monkey that was in the bottom, a bunch of USB things, a random glove. There's just all kinds of stuff. This will probably look pretty nice once we clean it, you know, this DS case. So, but we're definitely happy with that. We also grabbed some Pokemon balls with the little gold things in there. These were $10 each, so we're happy with that. That one's got the cert in there. Does this one? That one doesn't look like it. Maybe it's in the box. I don't know. But we had sent my son in the opposite direction as we're going into the estate sale, because I had asked the guy that runs the estate sale where the stuff was, and this was in like one of the garages on the property, and then all this other stuff was in the house in the basement. So I'd sent my son to go get this because it had Gyromite in the picture, and I don't have this yet in box. So I wanted this for sure. And it's a 5-screw. It's in pretty good shape. We already put the manual in a manual protector that we make, so along with these other manuals. But the box is not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. And it's still got the little tab right there, right? It hasn't been ripped off. And then he did a solid for sure. He was looking around, kept his eyes peeled, and he found this Dragon Warrior, brand new, sealed. Now the box is not minty, right? It's not like mint, because you can see a little crease right there and a little dent right there. But it's still got the factory wrapping on it. And overall, it displays real nice. So we're not going to send this one off to get graded, but for $20 for this thing, are you kidding? That's awesome. So we also picked up Super Mario World, paid up for that a little bit, got a Game Boy Advance, and then as me and my buddy were out shopping, we went to where my son had picked this up just to see what else was in there, and my son totally missed a bunch of these manuals in a box, all these Nintendo manuals. Unfortunately, there's no other games, but there was a bunch of these manuals, but he still did good. He still did way better than the rest of us because he found that for $20. That's definitely the best deal of the day for sure. Probably in the whole place for as far as what the profit is for price is going on that. But yeah, that is everything that we picked up from that estate sale, and I think I made a pretty good purchase. I don't know, $474.15. What do you think?